Hello everyone, welcome back to RIGGS Fun Art Part 2. So in this part we're going to continue fleshing out our character, this fun art painting of RIGGS from Brutal Legends. And at this moment I'm trying to put some spikes on him and kind of trying to put the correct lighting on them. It's coming from the left. I have to, when you paint metal, it has some harsh highlights of white and dark shadows of black in order to contrast that it's metal. But this one, I think I might put a lot more white than I should. So adding some more spikes, smaller ones, on his custom-made leather jacket. Constantly looking what I can add or remove. Now to the other side of the spikes. Same thing, trying to match the highlights of the light that's coming from the left or the right if you flip it. Some more work on the jacket. This iconic symbol of World War II. Especially that Lemmy Kilmister was wearing. Well, Jack Black in Brutal Legend liked it also, so it has to be on the jacket. Now I'm gonna try to add some paint on the shirt, like maybe some kind of a band. It's basically the same from the game, but have to make it somehow stick out. Adding some pinups. It looks like one of those black metal bands that have a white logo and letters, and it's kind of very stylized with spikes and big shapes into small shapes. But I think it needs kind of slightly to be darker because it pops out too much and it looks like it's like a 3D bone thing in his shirt. So I need to make it more not so bright. There, and I'm messing with it, trying to make it slightly more to fit in with the shirt. I think it looks better now, not so bright. And continuing to working on the hands, as you can see, trying to add like more believable. Another pinup. Yeah, and now it's time to work on the spikes that's on the bracelets that he's wearing. One is on his bicep. I'm gonna add a couple of spikes, and the other one is lower down at the left. Yeah. So here I'm just having the regular brush with a little bit of texture on it, and I'm just slowly fleshing out the shapes with whites and blacks to make it look like metal spikes. Another one there, slightly in a different direction. More work on the jacket, trying to give some stitches, some signs of wearing it a lot. It's been wear down. That he has, you know, killed plenty of demons with it. It's kind of been rugged a lot. Some more work on the hair because I don't like how it looks. I'll be constantly fiddling in this part with the hair at some point because it just didn't seem right to me. Some more work on the spikes. Trying to get those reflective surfaces to be properly lit. But you know, they are kind of also wear down spikes. It's like they're not new because he's battling with this constantly, so couldn't be that new. You're working on the others. Pretty much the same shape. Freehand, just painting it in. So now you have a lot more of this scene in proper zoomed out state. Continuing to flesh out the spikes, moving around. Another one spike. I don't remember if I kept it or not. I think I might have deleted it, but not sure. It looks like I kept it. Yeah, and another one also. I think it was too much at the other side. So here adding some kind of a medallion he's wearing, so, and some red to contrast all of that gray and white and black. Messing with the spikes, something I didn't like at all. Now it's time to add something in his back. He has one guitar and one axe, so I was thinking that maybe it was a good idea to put them there also. So first I have to fiddle around with shapes, see what fits, but it looks like I found it on my first take on it. So now I'm adding the axe, just the axe head, since that's what can be seen from this angle that he's standing. Again, metallic, reflective shapes with the texture gives more kind of an edge to it. Some more work on the face, some facial hair that I wanted to add, and finally fix a little bit that ear. Just looks like it's kind of been chopped off. Need to fix the angle on which it's facing the camera and the correct lighting of it. But I'm jumping around all over the place, adding details, whatever is needed, like on the shirt, make it more ragged, torn up. At this stage, it's just looking at what's kind of a little bit wrong and just slowly work on it. Fleshing out, giving shadows, contrast where is needed. Some more facial hair and natural hair also, trying to give them that kind of feel of sweaty and after a lot of battles, maybe you didn't have a chance to do a bath or something like that. More work on the hands. Just giving more contrast to make it, make the hands more prominent with the muscles at the correct places of the joint twisting of the pose that he's currently having. You cannot see the fingers because, they're twisted behind the arms. Some more work on the facial hair. Something I didn't like there. I think I changed it a little bit more in the end. Don't forget to flip. There's more work on the eyes. Adding some other colors. Playing around with the eye socket, how it sits properly. Giving a more 3D feel to the nose and some more highlights. Some more playing around with the forehead, now with the lips. Now here you have to be careful not to make them too pretty, because you're then gonna be looking more towards a glam rock star, which we don't want. Adding some more red on the face, like signs of blood on that's been spilled from the enemies that he defeated, and also gives a nice contrast. I've zoomed out totally and playing around with and adding more details around the painting, going from one place to another. Now I'm trying to fix somehow the background, add kind of a more contrast to it, some kind of a backlight. So it make you wonder what's standing behind him or whatever. Some kind of a mystery. Adding more details on the spikes. Well, there could be a lot of more work to be added to each and every part of the painting, but at this point I thought it was enough for the presentation. Adding smaller details all around. Yeah, there I wanted to add some black metal style to him, but it didn't work so well. Adding some final touches like sharpening, because that's pretty much it. So I hope you learned something from it, and thank you for watching. See you in other videos.